Hi, good morning, guys. A lot of you ask me about how to get rid of your stomach. So, I had a really interesting class last night. I started a new belly dancing class, and one of my students said to me, okay, I really want to lose my stomach, which is obviously, something that all women want and are constantly concerned about. One thing, I shared a piece of advice with her, which I'd like to share with you, and that is, the stomach area. If you think that, our stomach area is like halfway in our body, so it's midway, it's, kind of the meeting point for your upper body, your lower body. Your upper body, you've got your heart, your head, and then your lower body, you've got the legs that carry you. So a lot of what happens is our lower back tends to kind of gets crushed a little bit. So in other words, our posture's not always great in that region. And then when the posture's not good in the lower back, we tend to hunch forward at the shoulders. And what happens is we kind of get a distorted sort of spine shape, which isn't how our spine should normally be. And that then, tends to make it seem as though there's sort of fat collected around the waist. Often it appears more than it actually is, just due to our posture. So I'll go through posture in a bit more detail another day when we've got a mirror set up. And following on from that, I will also go through some abdominal exercises that you can do. Ab exercises is my speciality. I just love them. Yeah, so I can give you lots and lots of information on that. But what we're going to do today, as it's part of the yoga challenge, day 9, I'm going to show you we're going to do some pranayama exercises, so some breathing exercises, which if done on a regular basis can also help detoxify fat around the stomach and develop the sort of abdominal region muscles, so that you increase the tone of the muscles within that region. Remember, fat is often just basically deposited waste, which can be broken down. It largely depends on our diet, as well as how physically active we are. But I'm telling you, posture is so important. People don't realise, how important posture is and what a valuable part it can play in, our confidence, our sort of presence, physical body language, the way, our body weight is collected, and sort of like, just it's by having a nice, clean, aligned posture, you're essentially aligning up everything else in your body and allowing all your organs to work freely, without any kind of congestion or compression. So let's do some pranayama exercises today. I'll talk you through it a little bit, but just follow and enjoy. So sitting up nice and tall, and to begin with, just take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in, exhale, deep breath in and exhale. So just relax, okay? So one really good exercise to do to begin with is, what I'll do is, once we've done that, I'm just going to take you onto all fours. So we're going to go into cat-cow position for the start, just to warm the back up slightly, okay? Fire up our core energy. So you want to be in a nice sort of tabletop position with your hands below your shoulders, knees aligned with your arms. And we're just going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're just going to arch our back, okay, looking upwards, and then deep breath in, and then exhale, when you're doing this, really try and elongate the spine, okay? So don't be sort of like shy about what you're doing. Really kind of stretch it out as you bring yourself up, and then really kind of try to curve yourself back in when you're coming in, okay? So let's do that again. We'll do it 3 times. Here we go. do that as many times as you want, and that's just really good for firing up kind of like, you know, the abdominal muscles. The next exercise I'm going to do is as preparation for some yoga breathing that we're going to do. I really like doing this. It's a belly dancing exercise that we do, but you're literally just, you know, with your kind of hips tucked under and your chest nice and straight. You can do this standing. I'm just doing it kneeling to show you, but just, you know, gently relax your tummy, bring it in, relax it in, bring it in, relax it in, bring it in. And just, you know, don't let yourself go like this. Really keep yourself tucked up, so really nice posture. Like I said, we'll talk about posture in another session. And then just concentrate on keeping that belly in, 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 arms up. Try and stretch your abs out. Breathe, don't hold your breath. And then from here, we're just going to go pop, 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 pop. Try not to move anything except the belly, okay? Now by popping, what you're doing is you're beginning to work these lower abdominal muscles, which are actually the stubborn areas that tend to stick to our body. Pop, 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 pop. Then bringing it in, you put your hands on your head. In, in. So you squeeze, 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 squeeze. And what I would do with every squeeze, this is how we're now pushing, you know, transforming the belly dancing stomach exercises into yoga. With every squeeze in, blow out the air. Okay, so you're going. Okay, your throat might get a bit dry. Excuse me. So just try not to let your posture drop. So you can repeat that for as long as you want. And then what we're next going to do is apply that into our yoga. So just face you. And I'm going to sit up as high as possible, and so I'm going to do kapalbadi. This is a really good exercise for detoxifying the body, particularly in the kind of area where, you know, your livers and your kidney and all these kind of vital digestive organs are that secrete all this, you know, hormones and kind of juice that's required to keep us healthy. So by doing this, you're, you know, trying to purify those organs and you know, just your body within that region, and allow a kind of free flow of energy flow through your body. So to begin with, you might find this a little bit, yeah, it might give you a little bit of a head rush, but if so, then just stop, okay? And if you're unsure about these exercises, I would consult somebody first, or, you know, you can drop me a message. So, so again, you can sit on a chair when you're doing this, you don't have to sit on the floor. Back nice and straight, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do exactly what I was doing a second ago. So I'm just going to pull in my stomach, and then when I pull it in, I'm going to just like gush out some air through my mouth. Okay, so at the moment I'm doing it with my mouth. This sound that you're hearing is known as an ujjayi breath, and I can talk about that more another time. So what I'm doing is I'm really trying to just, you know, get to the depth of my throat and my windpipe to get this air out. So again, just with the mouth, just to begin with. Okay, so you can do that, but obviously your mouth's going to dry up quite quickly. So what I would personally do is, now as we progress in this direction, you then embrace the yoga way of doing this exercise, and that is through the nose, okay? So you try to exhale, you're pushing the air out through your nose rather than your mouth, okay? So I'll just get comfortable, or maybe I'll put my foot down because it's sticking out on the screen. Okay, so I can't seem to get comfortable today, I'm so fidgety. Right, so from here, I'm going to start now doing proper kapalbadi, okay? You can do it at different speeds for different lengths of time. It's entirely up to you. It depends on your progress, okay? Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a really deep breath in, and I'm just going to try and pull in my stomach and hold it there so that there's a sense of energy being captivated within my body, okay? Right, in case you couldn't see what I was doing there, I'm just going to turn to the side slightly so that you can see, okay? So, be like this. So, hope you can see. Yeah, hope you saw that. So they're just a couple of exercises that you can do, breathing exercises, to help tone up your abdominal region and tone the area. And the great thing is obviously when you're doing fitness, you're kind of, you know, not engaged with what's going on inside. You know, when you're doing sit-ups and crunches and all those kinds of things, whereas here you're actually using your breath, and if it wasn't for breath we wouldn't be alive. So you're using your breath to actually you know, learn to control your body and to you know, manipulate the amount of air coming in and out and using it to help promote your well-being. So really quick demonstration this morning, guys. I'm gonna carry on with my own practice now, but I just thought I'd share that with you. So this is part one of, you know, core, our core, does the core mean, and how can we work with our core. So I hope you enjoy that, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me as always. Wishing you a lovely day. Mwah.